Imagine waking up at 55 and realizing your body no longer listens to you. Your strength is fading, your drive is gone, and even your mornings feel lifeless. But what if I told you there's a single nutrient, something you can get at the grocery store that could change that starting tonight? A vitamin so overlooked, yet so powerful. It might just bring back the one thing men silently miss the most. This isn't some magic pill, and it's not the latest overpriced supplement you saw in an Instagram ad. We're talking about real science, and the clock is ticking. Whether you're 25 or 55, what you do before bed tonight could change your mornings forever. And no, I'm not talking about sleeping with your socks on. Although that's another debate. For men over 50, the body changes. Testosterone dips, blood circulation slows, and deep restorative sleep becomes rare. The result, less energy. And yes, fewer morning erections, a critical indicator of vascular and hormonal health. Here's the scary part. Loss of morning wood isn't just a bedroom problem. It's often an early warning sign for heart disease, diabetes, and even cognitive decline. Your body's nightly performance is a window into your overall health. Now you might be thinking, I'm 25, this doesn't apply to me. But here's the twist, your future mornings are being built right now. The habits you form today are either preserving or destroying your ability to perform tomorrow. Think of it like a credit score. You can ignore it in your 20s, sure. But when you meet that loan, or in this case, that rise and shine, you'll wish you had kept it healthy. When you sleep, your body goes into repair mode, muscle growth, hormone release, and yes, replenishing the very systems that fuel your morning vitality. But here's the catch. If your body lacks the raw materials, that repair can't happen. And that's where this one vitamin, the one most men ignore, comes into play. The nutrient I'm talking about is vitamin D3, often called the sunshine vitamin. It's not just for bones. Studies link optimal D3 levels to testosterone production, better blood flow, and improved sleep quality, 3 essentials for healthy male function. Basically, it's like sunlight in a capsule, minus the sunburn and awkward tan lines. Taking vitamin D3 before bed isn't about quick results. It's about maximizing absorption and pairing it with your body's natural repair cycle. When your hormones peak during deep sleep, D3 works in the background to help regulate testosterone and nitric oxide production. Skip this now, and you might not notice tomorrow. But in a few years, you'll wish you had started today. Your morning wood isn't random. It's your body's daily systems check. Good blood flow, hormones firing, nervous system intact. Check, check, check. D3 supports all 3. Low levels, on the other hand, can leave your mornings flat, literally and figuratively. Your body won't change overnight, but give it 90 days of consistent D3 before bed, and you might be shocked. Men report better sleep, more energy, and yes, more reliable mornings. The magic isn't in the capsule. It's in the consistency. Think of it like going to the gym. One workout won't give you ABSA unless you've got Photoshop. D3 works best with vitamin K2. Without K2, calcium can end up in your arteries instead of your bones. And blocked arteries, not exactly the kind of blockage you want to be dealing with. Most adults need 2,000 to 5,000 IU daily, but the exact amount depends on your blood levels. Always check with a doctor before supplementing. Overdoing it can backfire. Remember, the goal is balance, not overdose. Pair your D3 with a small fat source before bed, like a handful of almonds or a spoon of peanut butter for better absorption. This simple ritual primes your body for repair while you sleep. But there's one more thing, something most men completely overlook. Your mornings are telling you something. If you're over 50 and that signal is gone, It's time to take action, not just for your bedroom performance, but for your heart, brain. And Future.D3 isn't a magic bullet. It works best alongside resistance training, quality sleep, and a diet rich in whole foods. Your body's vitality is the result of multiple systems working together. Every day you wait is another day. Your body misses the raw materials it needs to thrive. Don't let someday become too late. Remember, health is easier to preserve than it is to rebuild. The good news? You can start tonight. One capsule, a glass of water. Lights out. Your future self at 50, 60, even 70 will thank you for the decision you make today. But here's the real kicker. The benefits you build from this small nightly habit compound over time, just like money in a high interest account. Which brings me to something even more powerful. If you want to understand how small, consistent actions like taking your vitamin can create massive results in every area of life, watch my video on the power of compounding. Click here and I'll show you how the same principle that can change your mornings can change your entire future. And if you're still here, you're probably thinking, all right, I get it. Take vitamin D3 before bed, stay consistent. But what else can I do to keep that edge? Here's the thing, your nightly habits are just one part of the equation. If you really want to wake up feeling like you could wrestle a bear, please don't actually wrestle a bear. You need to understand the whole system that keeps a man strong well into his 50s, 60s, and beyond. Let's talk about the next lever you can pull starting tonight. Hydration. I know, it's not sexy, but here's the deal. Your blood is 90% water. Better hydration means better circulation. Better circulation means better oxygen delivery. And yes, better performance everywhere it counts. Most guys think they're drinking enough, but if your urine looks like iced tea, you're not hydrated. You're marinating. Now, here's a trick. Add a pinch of pink Himalayan salt to your last glass of water before bed. Not a tablespoon, a pinch. The trace minerals help your cells absorb water overnight. Combine that with your D3 plus K2, and you've just given your body a double advantage while you sleep. But there's another side to this coin. What you stop doing before bed is just as important as what you start doing. Blue light from your phone, it crushes your melatonin production, messing with the deep sleep stage where testosterone spikes. That means if you're scrolling TikTok until midnight, you're basically telling your body, hey, let's sabotage our recovery tonight. And if you think you can get away with that in your 20s, sure, maybe for now. But it's like driving a sports car without oil changes. It'll run fine until one day it doesn't, and the repair bill isn't pretty. Here's a curveball. Did you know morning wood isn't just about testosterone? It's also tied to nitric oxide levels. This molecule dilates your blood vessels, improving flow to every part of your body. Foods rich in nitrates like beets, spinach, and arugula can boost nitric oxide naturally, which is why having a small beet salad with dinner might just lead to a better morning. Not as fun as pizza, but way more rewarding the next day. And speaking of dinner, cutting down on late night heavy meals makes a massive difference. Your body has to choose between digesting food or repairing tissues while you sleep. Guess which? One it picks if you crush a triple cheeseburger at 10 p.m. Exactly. Now, if you're still with me, you're probably realizing this isn't just about one vitamin. It's about stacking habits that build on each other. And here's the exciting part. Once you start stacking these, the results snowball. That's compounding health. But let's zoom out for a second. There's a dangerous lie a lot of guys believe. I'll get serious about my health when I'm older. Wrong. You don't start lifting after you get injured. You don't start saving money after you retire. You start now because the earlier you begin, the less effort it takes to maintain. And since we're on the topic of early investment, let me give you a mental image. Picture two men, both 55. One started taking care of himself at 25 lifting, sleeping, eating clean, taking his D3. The other waited until 50 to start. 10 years later, one's still running 5 kiloseconds and feeling alive. The other's Googling knee pain remedies at 3 a.m. Which one do you want to be? Here's a fun fact most people don't realize. Strength training is directly linked to testosterone levels and vascular health. That means your squats, deadlifts, and push-ups aren't just making you look good. They're also fueling the very thing we've been talking about this whole time. And don't worry, you don't need a fancy gym membership. Push-ups, squats, planks, dips your body as a free weight machine you carry around 24/7. The key is consistency. 5 minutes a day beats 0 minutes a day every single time. By now. Some of you might be feeling a little uncomfortable, maybe because you've been putting off this stuff. But discomfort is good. It's your brain telling you, pay attention. This matters, and it does. Because health doesn't send you a calendar invite for the day it starts declining. It just happens, which brings me to something most men don't want to admit. Pride gets in the way. We tell ourselves we're fine. We avoid doctor visits. We shrug off symptoms. But ignoring a problem never made it go away. If anything, it's like ignoring that check engine light until the engine stops. So here's my challenge for you tonight. Take the D3 plus K2. Drink a glass of water with that pinch of salt. Turn off the phone an hour before bed. If you can stack just those 3 things, you'll already be ahead of 90% of men your age. Tomorrow, you add another habit. Maybe it's a short workout. Maybe it's eating a serving of leafy greens. This is how transformation happens, not in some giant leap, but in a series of small, daily wins. And because you've stayed with me this long, I'm going to give you a sneak peek into the next level upgrade for your mornings, cold exposure. I'm not saying you need to hop into an ice bath right away, but even a 30-second cold shower at the end of your normal routine can boost circulation, improve nitric oxide, and kickstart testosterone production. Combine that with everything else we've covered, and you're turning your body into a high-performance machine. But here's the twist. None of this matters if you don't believe it's worth it. You have to decide that the life you want in your 50s, 60s, and beyond is worth the choices you make today. And that's where most people fail, not because it's hard, but because they never make the decision in the first place. So I'll leave you with this. The next time you wake up, pay attention. That signal you get in the morning, that's your body giving you feedback. If it's strong, good, you're on track. If it's not, don't ignore it. Act on it. And if you want to see how stacking these habits can create unstoppable momentum, my next video dives deep into the psychology of building health and wealth using the exact same principle, compounding. The sooner you start, the faster it grows. Click right here, and let's build something that lasts, because your future isn't going to wait for you.